Hello everyone, welcome back to my review channel, and today I'm going to be doing the new episodes of Children's Hospital and NTSF SUV. Sorry, I somehow missed the Eagleheart episode. I was trying to look it up, see if it came on again, and it just doesn't, not even like in a week. I was probably going to, if I found it like in the next couple of days, I would have just postponed it and just did it then, but I couldn't find it. I saw like the first 5 minutes because I tried to record them and somehow it just, for whatever reason, didn't get it this time. So I'm sorry for that. But let's just get right into this. The new episode, Children's Hospital. This is for the 24th of August. New episodes for Children's Hospital, NTSF, SUV, and, well, Eagleheart would have been today too. But I didn't have, sorry, I did not have it. On Children's Hospital today, basically the episode is called Chief's Origin. So Chief, beginning, first of all, Cy has a mustache this time around, and you kind of like, hey, that's cool. There's a child comes in with he spontaneously bursts into song, and they have a disease for it, and the chief says that she was born to do this operation to get this kid to stop singing. She was born to do it. It reiterates, she was born to do it, born to do it. And when she gets to the operating room, she just goes and then she bows up automatically, immediately. And she's like, I was not born to do this operation. Then it goes into her backstory, basically how she was the same thing when she was born. She had the same disease and would spontaneously burst into like song. So she tried to cure herself, as it were, but then it really just made things worse for her because she has that like she needs a cane to walk. Her spine's like all back and forth, and everything's wrong with her, all because she tried to fix herself because of this disease. So like she has to tell this. She's telling the story to the doctors, and they all kind of like don't want to be there, and they're trying to leave, and then Cy comes in and like puts them all down, or puts this one girl down, like tells them all that they have to listen to her story, and immediately walks out. And that's when you see that actually Cy has a twin brother that he is getting to like pretty much berate the doctors, since he can't do it himself. He doesn't have the capacity. He doesn't like confrontation for that or whatever. So he gets his twin brother, the one with the mustache, to do this for him. So it's really funny to show this. But after they all have to listen to Chief's story, but they all start daydreaming during this time, and it's pretty funny with what a few of them daydream. Pretty good stuff. Let me see. In Chief's backstory, like she plays actually her mom and dad and separately on separate scenes. So, when plays his dad, it's pretty funny. Just like the scene of the dad, her playing the actress. By the end of the story, she's like, hey, that's the story, and then she picks up her cup and drinking. The one doctor's like, hey, what is that? Apparently she was drinking. It says on the cup Parkinson's juice. So when she realized that she drank this right before the operation, which made her hands all shaky and screwed up the operation. So Parkinson's juice. After that, it shows the future, like a future scene, because none of the doctors are good listeners, and right after she got done finishing, like she wasn't even finished when they were already back doing their thing, like on a phone or just like doing. So it shoots to the future, and it shows future Chief, telling that story of how the doctors don't listen to a new group of young doctors. And then she goes on to tell the story about how she killed, just quickly, mind you, very quickly, about how she killed, or not her, she got Cy and Jerry, is his twin brother's name, Cy and Jerry, to kill the doctors because they were bad listeners. So, and it actually goes on like one by one to see which one got killed by what. Like stabbed with a knife, or like Val was like locked inside of a door with a bear. It is stuff like that. Blake, Dr. Downs, was like just shot up He's just like wearing a trench coat or whatever, but he gets like shot up in a hallway by a bunch of gunfire cops shooting him. It's just silly scenes like that. So, and by the after she tells that story, it shows one of the doctors him talking in his mind another future scene of like how he's in the courtroom with other jurors and the DAs, like, and then he goes to say like, and that's the story of how the chief, admitted to murder and why we're all here today. So it comes full circle, and it's just like, and then he goes on to say that's why I was born to do this, and the judge asks him why, and he starts to laugh. You know, it comes full circle that way. So everyone was born to do this, born to do something. Okay, but that's Children's Hospital. Yeah, called Chief's Origin. Now, on to NTSF SD SUV for August 24th, 2012. This episode is called Sabbath-tage. Sabbath-tage. You know, like sabotage, but Sabbath-tage. Basically, Cove is on a walk with her rabbi, which is Rabbi Eric, when she gets interrupted by a phone call she doesn't want, but the person on the other line threatens to destroy San Diego if she doesn't go to headquarters immediately for a follow-up. So they get to the headquarters. Trent comes in with the girl, not Rebecca Ramon, but the brunette. I forget her name. But they two walk in, and they get riddles from the guy threatening them that only Sam can do. Sam, the human, not the robot. There's Sam the human that works on the computer, and then Sam the robot that is a computer, basically a walking computer. So Sam must go on these not really adventures, but just tasks that he must do while he has to solve the riddle to do the task. And each riddle is pretty funny, just like the dynamic between the guy doing the riddles and NTSF. Now, he has to do all this. He has to do everything one by one, do things, this. Funny little sequences about how, like, a phone cut off or something and stuff like that. Trent has to actually be at headquarters and use the phone and operate the computer, and he's just an idiot. He does not know how to work computers or nothing. So, Sam's on the road trying to do this. First, they ask, basically, what was he doing? It's like, get a tux, basically. One time he had to get a haircut, which he didn't get a haircut. He just pulled his hair back. He's like, do you think you want to notice that I don't have a haircut? And he pulls it, and it's like, right there. Get like a special flower, and basically, and then at the end, show up to this place because his girlfriend that he just broke up with an email. He just broke up with his girlfriend through an email, but he has to go do all this during the day after he broke up, so he's not really feeling good. But anyways, he's doing this, and he winds up at the I don't even know, an office, because she was the guy over the phone was basically kidnapped his girlfriend. But he doesn't, the guy doesn't know that Sam broke up with her already. Just doesn't know. But anyways, he gets there and sees his girlfriend in a wedding dress, basically saying, I'm the guy that's been threatening you in San Diego. She throws up a little mic that changes voices and says, she's the one that's doing it, all to get him to listen, because he doesn't ever listen. He doesn't ever do what she wants to do, yada, yada, yada. But she didn't even get the email yet. She's like, what email? He's like, nothing. But basically, this was just a ploy from her to get married, to marry Sam. So there you go. And he said, and she said, if you don't marry me, pulls out a little launcher or whatever. It says, I will destroy San Diego if you don't marry me. Dun dun dun. It's like, finger on the button, or should I marry her? Next scene is just on the TV of just San Diego just aflame, just San Diego burning aflame. So he didn't accept. He's just like, no. And You go on and be like, it's okay, we'll just rebuild. It's only just a few million. It's only just a couple million people lives lost. We'll just rebuild. It's okay. But that's pretty much how it ends. So yeah, it was good. It was good. Like again, like I said, I'm sorry I didn't have Eagleheart. I was able to watch the first just couple minutes. It looked really good, but there's this guy locked in a room, tied up in a chair. Some guy, nice suit and hat, like, oh, I don't know, 50s attire, walks up in front of him, and the guy strapped in the chair, tied in, he's like yelling at him, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And all of a sudden, this guy in a suit just start going off. He's like a scat man. He's a scat man, so he just starts just doing that, scatting, starts just scatting, and then like pow, and then it just like his chest blows up on that guy just because he's scatting. Oh my god, that was so good. He's like, I'm the scat man. Like covered in blood, covered in this dude's blood and everything. Oh my god, I'm sorry I missed it, but that was just a great beginning. So this is the Scatman episode of Eagleheart. I wish I watched the rest. Sorry I didn't. But there you go. NTSF SD SUV and Children's Hospital for August 24th, 2012. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Everybody out there have a good day, and thank you again. Bye.